Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Alfaro here, and today I'm going to break down the Back for Blood Alpha. Now, I'm going to show you the menu and the deck customization in this video, but part 2 through 4 of my alpha videos is going to be gameplay. Just straight gameplay from my live stream. So to start off with, we have the menu here, and in the menu you have two modes. You have campaign and quick play. So campaign is just starting the act 1 from the beginning. Quick play is just dropping you in anywhere that someone has already started. So at the bottom of mode, you have setting, and this setting is basically for what you want to look for in a quick play match or how you want to start out your campaign. And you have 3 difficulties to choose from. You have Classic, Survivor, and Nightmare, and each of those have its own modifier at the bottom, as you can see right now. Classic is increased bullet damage and 2 continues. Survivor is 35% friendly fire and 2 continues. And Nightmare is 60% friendly fire with 1 continue. And what a continue is basically another chance at completing the mission. So basically, if you have 1 continue, you have another go, and you don't have to really worry about failing. But if you fail, you got that cushion, you got a 1 continue. But if you have 0, that means this next playthrough, that's it. You got to beat it or you're done. And these continues you have is just for the whole act, that's it. Not for each chapter, just for the whole act. So next we're going to talk about the deck customization. And to create your own, all you have to do is go to decks and go to create deck. And you'll have 4 categories to choose from within the decks. And you need 15 cards. So the first category is reflex. And reflex is all about, movement speed, reload speed, everything that has to do with speed and stamina. Then the next category is discipline. And discipline has to do with your accuracy, your damage, and your health. That's what I take from that category. Then the next category is brawn, and to summarize, most of those cards have to do with meleeing. And the last category is fortune, and fortune is my favorite. This is where most of my cards come from. And basically, it gives you random perks that are, it's not like the other ones where it's like, this is just melee, this is just speed, this is just ammo and health. This one is just a fortune to have. Like, it's a fortune to be able to carry 2 grenades, 2 med kits, or it's a fortune to be able to shoot while sprinting, or it's a fortune to have an extra life, or it's a fortune to have your secondary weapon have unlimited ammo. Just little things like that. That's why I like this category, and this is where most of my cards come from. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to just fast forward through all the cards so that you can see them, and that you could just press pause and then you could read what you want to read, because there's a lot of cards and it's 4 categories. And then after you're done with getting the cards you want, you just click save after you got all 15, and then you head into the game. So after you create your custom deck, you're going to go into game, and you're going to notice there's 4 cleaners, and each cleaner has 3 perks attached to themselves. And each of those perks, I believe, are a card itself in the game. So you could stack on top of what the cleaner has. So let's say Evangelo here, he has stamina regen. You can get a card, and during the game with stamina regen, you just double up on his stamina regen. But before we get into that, let me break down Evangelo. So he starts out with a machete, and the first 3 perks, the first one is Born Slippy. So instantly break out of a grab once every 5 minutes. The next one is Stamina Regen Increase. The next is Movement Speed Increase. So basically, Evangelo is your speed guy. Like, he's always running. He got to be in the front. Or if you're like, hey, get to the safe house, we're not going to make it, this is your guy to go to. The next cleaner you got is Walker, and he starts out with a Glock 23. This guy is basically your tank. So basically, his first perk is getting a precision kill, increase your accuracy for a few seconds. His max health is increased, and increase max ammo capacity, and all future ammo capacity gains by 10%. After that, we have Holly, and Holly is your melee character. Like, this is the character you go to if you want to just melee the whole time and you don't have ammo. So her perks are gain a burst of stamina on kill, increase max stamina and all future stamina gains by 10%, and increase melee damage by 25%. So if you're trying to do a melee deck, this is your girl to go to. And then the last cleaner is Hoffman, and Hoffman starts off with an M1911. Now his perks are Hoffman has a chance to find ammo when killing ridden. Now that's critical because most of the time you low on ammo towards the end. And then his next one is increase your offensive accessory capacity by 1. What that means is you could carry 2 of a frag grenade, you could carry 2 of a Molotov. And then the next one is increase your support accessory capacity by 1. That means you could carry 2 bandages, 2 pain pills, 2 med kits, and then he starts with the ammo pack. So already this guy, he got the ammo, He could carry a lot of medkits. He could carry all the frag grenades. So he could carry a lot. He's basically got a backpack like Dora. So yeah, when you make a custom deck, just make sure you build it around all the characters, because sometimes you're not going to get to pick the cleaner that you want. You know, it's going to be taken, or you're going to be stuck with the last one that's available. So you just gotta build one around everyone. So before you start each game, you're gonna see a whole set of cards on the screen, and the first row is the corruption cards. So these are all the perks that the Ridden are gonna have for this round or this chapter that you're gonna play. So whether you're in Act 1, Chapter 1, or Act 1, Chapter 4, you know, those cards can be different. They can change, you know, you could have more, you could have less. So in the active card category, this is where you'll see all the cards that you put down, but also what your teammates put down. For example, they could put down a card that is a squad perk. And I call it a squad perk because there's one that, you know, if someone's incapacitated, everyone else gets 100% weapon damage. And everyone's going to get that. So when they put that down, that's like a team perk. And when it comes to drawing, you have 3 draws in the first chapter. And then after that, it's 1 draw. But when you fail a chapter, you have 2 continues depending on which difficulty you chose. And each continue, you can draw, you know, another perk so that you can have more perks and the game will be, you know, a little bit more easier for you. And the corruption cards can stay the same or change. So that's basically, you know, the deck customization and, you know, the alpha menu. And, you know, hopefully you guys go and tune into my part 2 through 4 video of gameplay of the alpha and completing Act 1 completely. And hopefully you guys like it and enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe, and, you know, tell me what you think. And let me know, what's your deck customization? You know, what 15 cards are you feeling right now? And what cleaner you think is S tier? This is Alfaro, signing out.